Hey everybody, I'm here in the airport coming back from Washington, D.C., and I wanted to share something that's been coming up a lot over last year, and particularly the last week in my conversation. So, what's happening now is we have startup companies figuring out how to remove carbon from the sky. We have buyers uh, working on figuring out how to buy these credits. We have governments looking at like how do we support this innovation. Um, but we also have if we go into if we zoom in on one of those conversations or a corporation is trying to buy carbon credits, fundamentally that's a conversation where a sustainability leader is going to a chief financial officer, a CFO, and they're saying, hey, I want some money and I'm going to turn it into carbon removal credits that are somewhat useful to us. But fundamentally, it's I'm going to be taking money from the company. I'm going to be buying this other thing. And so what's going to happen from here is carbon removal will continue to be a cost. Going into 2025, carbon will continue to be for CFOs something that is okay. This is on the costs rather than that source of a source of money. So it'll continue to be maybe get ahead of the pain. Maybe the markets are coming later. Maybe requirements for carbon removal are coming later, and we want to get ahead of this. We want to learn about it, but fundamentally, still, it's about avoiding pain and spending some money up front to do that. So in 2025, we're going to, because of that, what's going to happen is we'll see budgets for carbon removal start to shrink, right? I mean, in terms of things that are happening with the economy, is not a time to be spending on extra things that we don't need or things that don't make us money. So we'll see corporate budgets shrink because of that. We'll see investments shrink because investors have to see that there's customers for carbon removal. And when we lose investors, we're going to be losing then investment dollars going into carbon removal, which means that we're going to be losing innovative companies and the ideas and systems that we need to get to billions of tons of carbon removed. So imagine we're able to flip the script on carbon removal. Imagine if when Shopify and Stripe and other early entrants into carbon removal, imagine if they had purchased carbon, but they had also invested in those companies, even just a little bit. Imagine how different those conversations. Imagine the conversation being, hey, we did a little bit of a purchase from Charm Industrial, from some of these other early carbon removal companies. Then 3 or 4 years later, now we're saying, but we also own a piece of the company. And these companies have grown very, very quickly in that amount of time. And so not only did we get carbon removal credits, we also have an investment in this company that's paying off. So I'm hopping on a flight right now. I'm heading back to San Francisco, but I want to see this idea and see if anybody else wants to talk with me about this. So shoot me an email. I'll send you my calendar link and we can talk about this. But really, it's flipping the script on carbon removal from cost to actually a way that companies that invest in carbon removal early on can make money. And so it can flip the script with that conversation with CFOs. So hit me up on email or reply to this message, and we'll get in touch. Especially looking to talk with any corporate sustainability leaders that this sounds interesting for you. Would love to connect.